Hey everybody, what's going on? CJ Leonzo here. Officially on episode 1, pilot of Thy Mind, and you are actually listening to the Dharma Punk in Fresno. And if there are any other ones out there that are also in the Dharma Punk movement, I bid you welcome, and I hope you guys can actually hear me out there. And some of the listeners are probably wondering, what is the Dharma Punk movement? Who are the Dharma Punks? And what's up with this movement? Well, I could start off with talking about what it is. And basically, I wanted to go ahead and make this because formerly I'm a Buddhist, and I am a Buddhist to be exact, and I've been doing meditation practices and stuff like that, and the Dharma Punks movement was found by Noah Levine, and he was a punk rocker and from Santa Cruz, and he ended up going through a lot of crazy shit back then when he was a teenager and so on, from getting drunk, doing drugs and stuff like that, and going in and out of juvenile hall all the time and getting in trouble with the law, and being a punk rocker and stuff like that. And it came to the point, his dad was a meditation teacher, and he was also a writer. But he wasn't a Buddhist. He was more of I would say, like how Noah said that he was a shaman, like a shaman in a way, or I would say it was more of I forgot what it was called. It's something in Hindu, but he wasn't none of those things. He was just free, whatever. And he decided to go ahead and end up, he just came to a point in his life he did not know what to do, and took his dad's advice in meditating, and he finally saved himself and went to India and traveled all around and everything, and to Nepal and stuff like that. And he ended up coming back to America and got himself situated and together and all that, and finally came up to be a Buddhist teacher, and started the Dharma Punks movement. And the way the Dharma, you take refuge in the three jewels: the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. And when I read his book, I completely fell in love with it, and it was really good. And then I bought all of his other books that he came out with later on down the road, from when they all came out. And it saved my life as well. I'm a recovered drug addict, and I also suffer from anxiety. And the meditation has actually been helping me. And now that, even so, it came to the point I'm still not at peace, because I still drink alcohol, and I still drink alcohol and liquor and all that. And I'm finally coming to the point when I officially want to get off the wagon. I want to not drink anymore. I think I said it wrong, but I really don't want to do it anymore. So it's already been, let's see, tomorrow is going to be 4 days without alcohol. So I'm going to go ahead and deal with this goal, because I know alcohol has mostly been a main thing in my life, even though I'm not doing drugs anymore, and everything, and the alcohol is still there. But I'm going to go ahead and do the best I can to see what I can do to achieve this goal. And I'm also going to school to be a medical assistant and try to help other people. and I'm doing good. I'm on my second mod, got a 4.0 GPA, and I'm doing this for me and my kids. And there were I would say there was one person who I introduced the Dharma Punk movement to, and she's taken a liking to it, and she likes it. And honestly, I've been, for as long as I've known about, the Dharma Punks, I've never seen another Dharma Punk around here in Fresno. And I hope that this gets to them, and hope I end up getting to meet you guys, and hope we can start something. And people don't understand, it's not about meditation and Buddhism. Buddhism isn't just for hippies anymore. And it's not, you're not trying to be an angel or a demon or whatever, because even the Buddha got judged, which is Buddha, which also known as Sid. And he was judged, and they asked if he was an angel, and he said, no, I'm not an angel, I'm not a demon, I'm not this body, I'm not this mind, I'm none of that stuff. I'm free, but I'm awake. And that's what the Buddha was. He was free and he was awake. But even so, when he obtained enlightenment, there was this inner demon called Mara, and he never went away. Even after he was enlightened, he never went away. He still had to deal with him. But he dealt with him in another way. He knew how to control his mind. He knew how to meditate in the right way, in order for Mara to stay away. And he knew that he wasn't going to take over the Buddha's mind, because the Buddha's mind was very strong. I'm sorry, I'm a little tired. But from what I learned about, going to a monastery and staying there and learning how to meditate and not dealing with electricity, from disciplining yourself into cleaning, keeping everything clean, and gardening, to eating healthy and stuff like that. And when I came out, it was just like, honestly, I went the opposite direction. And I just really wish that I can go back and really, I'm trying to get myself in gear and go back to the way I was. And that's what I'm going to do. I really miss my old self. And from being sober, I ended up earning my Dharma Punks patch, and I decided to put it on a leather vest to know that, I earned these patches. I've been sober for over 100 days, and then after those 100 days, and then I earned the patch, and being a part of the Dharma Punks and probably being the only one in Fresno, I just hope that there's just more people out there that feel the same way as me and probably went through the same shit as me, and fighting it every single day, trying to find a way, meditating, and it helps. Meditation is for the mind, for you how to control your mind, because our mind wanders every single time. We always get into this fight with our mind, saying stop thinking, stop planning, and and all this, and for once we just want to quiet our mind and just soak it all in. But sometimes fighting the mind, it feels like it's a game that we can't win, but we can learn how to end up doing it the right way. And people are probably thinking right now, like, oh, this guy's crazy. I'm like, it's not crazy, it's the truth. I serve the truth and defy the lie. And why am I talking about this now? Why am I getting back into it and doing this and going through it a lot more and being more serious about it? There's a lot of things happening right now in my life right now. And I really don't want to end up falling back to the way I was. And with this being therapy for me, and hopefully being a message out to everyone that you follow the same way. And I just hope that if there's any Dharma punks out there in Fresno, please get a hold of me whenever you can. And honestly, it's like it came from the point, like, you know, there's problems at home, problems like in the personal life and everything else. It's all bad. But with the meditation that I have been practicing, it's been keeping my mind and training my mind how to react to it, because I cannot react to it with anger, because if I mix anger with anger, that's not going to work. But I'm coming to a place of compassion and trying to, you know, respond to it skillfully, more skillfully than I have. And it came to the point when I was doing it and when I reacted to something in the wrong way, and to the point I almost lost someone. But I didn't want that to happen again. But honestly, if you can hear me right now, I'm not giving up. And I hope you don't give up either. But I only got 2 more minutes into this thing. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna end up doing a little bit more of these podcasts and do quite a few more on the different topics, so you guys can hear it, you know, with your own ears, instead of actually reading it with your own eyes on my Facebook page or wherever it is that you follow me on. But this is going to be my therapy, and this is my gift, and this is my gift to all the Dharma punks out there in Fresno. If you're all out there, this is for you guys. And the Refuge Recovery Center, and also Against the Stream, the Dharma punk movement, it saved my life. If it didn't save my life, I think I would probably be dead right now, going back to my old ways from doing drugs and partying, and, you know, I would have taken my last breath or taken my last hit one more time, and then I'm gone. But I know I'm still here for a reason, and that reason is to do this and to follow my goal and achieve my goal and be at peace within myself and within this life. And just go ahead and follow me on Facebook, CJ Leonzo, CEEJAYLEONZO. Follow Nerd Entertainment at Nerd Entertainment, and Nerd Entertainment 12 on YouTube. You can go ahead and watch it or listen to it on there. And follow us on Instagram, Nerd Entertainment 12, or at Self-Made Nerd. And I just hope that you guys like this little episode of a 50-minute session, 19 seconds in. And hope you guys have a good one. Love you all. Peace and prosperity.